I am a brand warrior for Warrior Addict, and I am super pumped. I'm like 10 times pumped to bring you this practice. This practice is for swimmers, yoga for swimmers. You don't need to be a swimmer to do it, of course, but we will be targeting key areas for swimmers like the chest, the shoulders, hip flexors, and the quadricep areas. So what really inspired me to do this practice, to bring it to all of you, is that I grew up as a competitive swimmer. So I was in the pool 7 to 9 times a week, just swimming my butt off. I loved it, I really did. And I really saw how yoga can really benefit swimming as a sport. My other inspiration is the man Ross Edgley. If you guys don't know who Ross Edgley is, you have to know him. This man is currently, as I'm filming this, swimming around Great Britain. That's right, around the entire island of Great Britain. He is probably in the water as we're speaking right now, going against waves and sharks and other types of things. He is the man. I highly recommend going to YouTube, type in Great British Swim Red Bull. He's sponsored by Red Bull, and it'll come up and you'll get to go over and watch all of his episodes. Every week there's a new episode. It really shows in depth what's kind of going on with him and the swim. It's absolutely incredible. So today's practice will be about 40 minutes long. As well, there'll be a lot of vinyasa type movements, so really linking that movement with the breath, as well as some longer held poses. We're also going to do some things that are a little bit unconventional outside of normal, what's thought of as normal yoga. It'll feel really good in the body. Also, a couple props that we need for this practice. So a yoga strap would be amazing. If you don't have a yoga strap, no big deal. You can grab a towel, that'll work just fine, as well as a block. If you don't have a block, that's fine. Just try to grab a really thick book, like one of those big thick books that your dad reads or something. This practice is amazing. It's great for beginners all the way to advanced swimmers. Everybody will be able to get a little something out of this practice. So let's get right into it. Grab your block or your book. Keep your knees together, but take your feet apart so that you can slide that block in between. Place your bum and your tailbone down, and then really hug that block or book with your feet, but as you continue to really roll your inner thighs towards each other. A nice tall spine. Soften your shoulders down, close your eyes if they're not there already, and just come into your breath. As we breathe here, we'll begin to gradually open up into those quadriceps. As well as open up into the main tool that we use in every yoga practice, which is our inhale and our exhale. The deeper your inhale and your exhale is, the deeper you'll be able to get into the yoga poses that we do today. Just really give yourself some time to go deep. Take your hands to your upper thighs, if they're not there already. On your next inhale, begin to spread through your collarbones as you press your heart upwards, create an arch in your back. As you exhale, tuck your chin to your chest as you dome your upper back. Inhale takes you forward. Think of this as like an upright cow belly. As you exhale, round like an upright cat. Inhale forward. Exhale back. It's really fluid with the spine here. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Come back up to neutral. Take your right hand down. Really tent those fingers. Now reach that left arm up and over. Soften that right shoulder down so it's not crowding up by your ear. A little side bend action. One more deep inhale. As you exhale, left hand comes down, reach that right arm up and over. Next inhale, left arm comes up. Let's go side to side with your side bend here. Come back to center. Take your right hand to your left knee. Left hand comes behind you. Just find a simple twist here. You need to really hug those inner thighs towards each other. So really keep integrity up through your core and through your spine. Next, inhale, come back to center. So switch it up. Left hand to the outer right thigh. Right hand behind. When you think about that, link upwards first and then into the twist. Come back to center. Take yourself off of your block. Place the block off to the side. I'm doing all fours position. You might want to give your feet a little tap. Might be a little bit sore from all that. So find your stable all fours position. Really press the ground away here. Hug those forearms together. Wrap your triceps back. Lift up through your heart and dome through that upper back. So nice, solid, strong position here. On your inhale, reach that right leg behind you. Point your toes out towards the right side. Deep inhale. As you exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale back. Exhale, curl it. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, exhale. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Squeeze, hold for a moment. Then extend your right leg out long. Press into the outer edges of your feet. And begin to take your bum back and forth. See if you can match the movement with your breath. Inhale takes you forward, exhale takes you back. Let's begin to really mobilize, open up into that inner groin, psoas area, the hip flexors, all those areas we need as swimmers. Come back to stillness. Your next inhale, reach up to like a T position here. Make sure those toes are roughly in line with your knees. So right toes in line with that left knee. Come up to that T. On an inhale, right arm reaches over. Place your hand to your upper leg. Reach that left arm up and over. Next inhale, left arm comes down. Come onto that left knee. Really press into that left knee. See if you can find some balance here. Just have fun with it. But just on that left shin. Woo! And line that left arm down. Reach that right arm and leg long. As you exhale, curl right knee, right elbow. Inhale, long. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, long. Come back up to your T position. Plant your hands back. Lift that right leg. Hover it for a moment. And then drop behind you. Cross it behind your left leg. Press into your toes. Crawl your hands towards the left. As you press your hands into your hands and you press into your toes, really feel that whole right side of your body just light up here. Deep inhale, large and expansive. Beautiful. Inhale, come back, take those hands back, lift that back leg back to your neutral all fours position. Inhale, left leg goes back, point those toes out towards the left. Deep inhale here. As you exhale, squeeze left knee, left elbow. Inhale back, exhale, squeeze 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it, squeeze it just for a moment, and then extend that left leg out to the side. Press into the outer edge. Begin to rock your hips back and forth. Breathing space into whatever comes up for you. Come back to stillness. Rise up to a T position. And now reach that left arm towards your left leg. Place it down. Reach that right arm up and over. Your next inhale, sweep back. Kind of find balance just on that right shin. See if you can hover both leg and arm. Woo! Make it fun. Ground that right hand down. Reach left arm, left leg long, and then exhale, squeeze knee to elbow. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more. Inhale, exhale, squeeze it in. Extend out, back long, ground your left foot back down, rise up to that T position, place your hands, reach your left leg up, cross it behind the right. Really press into your toes as you crawl your hands towards the right. So you press into your toes, draw that heel back, reach your fingers forward. Feel the breath massage into that whole left side body. Crawl your hands back, come to your neutral all fours position. Tuck your toes, send your hip bones up high, down dog. Down dog. Broad through the backside. Heels continue to press down. Really nice stretch to those calves, to the hamstrings here. Your next inhale, begin to walk your feet towards your hands, find your floor fold. Your next inhale, rise up, exhale, hands down by your side. So grab your strap, if you have it, you can unravel it. Or if you have a towel, grab that. I'll grab a towel because I know that most of us have a towel. So take your towel, just wrap it up, make it so it's pretty long, just so that you can grab into it, have a nice firm grip. Take the towel, or your strap, whatever you've got, so you're a little bit wider than shoulder width. Again, nice V position here. Draw those arms up above, really root your feet down, lift up through your inner arches so you can feel your whole inner leg line engaged and really feel that elongation up, almost like you could jump here. Your next inhale, lean over towards the left. Find that elongation up before you side bend. Then inhale back, exhale, lean towards the right. Inhale, come back. I'm going to draw your arms behind you, spread through that chest, open through the shoulders. See if you can take the towel all the way down to your bum, and then draw it all the way forward. So take it back and forward. This is one of my favorite exercises for swimmers. Actually, I do this all the time. I teach this all the time too, to anybody, really, but definitely for swimmers. This is amazing. This really helps to floss out the shoulders, gain a lot more flexibility and mobility. Because in swimming, you're just using your shoulders so much, right? So you really have to lubricate those joints, keep them healthy. We get to do circles, so we'll take that right arm on an angle overhead. This one's hard to explain. You kind of just have to watch And then experiment, try it in your own body, and you'll get it. It's one of those things that looks hard, looks difficult, but once you start doing it, you're like, oh, I get it. Oh, and it feels so amazing. Just working on those shoulders on a different angle. Come back, and then take it the opposite direction to whatever you were just doing. Stay with that breath. Come back and release that towel, strap down. Just give your body a little bit of a shake. Oh, feels so good. Come back up to the top of your mat. Inhale, arms reach up high. Exhale, deep fold down. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, right leg goes back, lower your knee down. Inhale, arms sweep up high, find your low lunge. Exhale, hands come down to the earth. Inhale to step back to a plank position. Exhale, lower your knees, your chest, and your chin all the way down. Inhale, straighten those legs. Press into your hips, rise up for a cobra back bend. Exhale, flow down, press yourself back and up, down dog position. Inhale, right leg raises high. Exhale, draw your knee through center. Place your foot between your hands and lower that back knee. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands sweep down, press off your toes, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, reach those arms up high. Exhale, hands by your side. Other side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, deep bow. Inhale to halfway. Exhale, left leg goes back. Lower that back knee. Inhale, arms sweep up high. Exhale, place those hands. Step back, find a plank. Exhale, lower down to your toes or on knees through a chaturanga push-up. Inhale to rise to a cobra, or maybe an up dog. Hover those knees if you're feeling good. Exhale, flow back, down dog. Inhale, left leg reaches high. Exhale, draw your knee through center with power. Place the foot with grace. Lower that back knee. Inhale, arms reach up high. Exhale, hands come down. Press off that back foot. Forward, fold it up. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands by your side. Punch your weight into your left foot. Draw your right knee up to your chest. Really give it a hug. Maybe lean back a little bit here. You have the option to take those peace fingers, wrap them around your right big toe. You need to press your foot out straight. Now the leg might not go out straight. That's totally fine. It's better that it's bent. You continue to draw that right shoulder back into the hip socket. Draw that left hip forward. You can always straighten that leg. Come into standing big toe. One more deep breath. As you exhale, release. Take your leg behind you. Take your right hand to the top of the foot. Make sure that your both knees are in line with each other. You can take both hands to the foot. Really press your hand to foot. Spread through your collarbones by a nice quad stretch here. As you exhale, release that foot. Step back with control. Make it really slow, slow as you can. Lower that back knee down. Come to your low lunge position. Clasp your right wrist with your left hand. And inhale, reach up and over towards the left. Continue to really press into that back knee. Really lower into that right inner groin. Feel that stretch to the hip flexor. Next, inhale, come back up. Exhale, take both hands to frame that front foot. To shift your hip bones back. Find a half splits position here. Curl your hands towards the left. On an inhale, lengthen the crown of your head. As you exhale, fold. So Continue to really drag back that left foot, draw that right hip forward. Breathe space into that outer left hip here. On your next inhale, take your hands back, center, bend into that front knee. Come back up to your little lunge. Bend into your back leg if you can. Take your hand to your foot. Really press your hand into your foot to come into a bit of a quad stretch. If you can, it's a little bit of a balancing act, but take both hands to the foot. Really spread through those collarbones. As you press your hand into your foot, continually work that left hip back, that right hip forward. Breathe here. Breathe into your stable place. As you exhale, release your hands. Plant that right hand down. Lift that back leg up again. Left hand to the top of your foot. Press your hand into your foot, and this time spin your chest and your shoulder open towards the left side. So if you can take your head off axis a little bit to the side to really open up here. As you exhale, release. Take both hands to the ground. Step back to a plank position. Lower your knees down to begin with here. Take your arms out wide, so wider than your mat. And you can stay on your knees. If you're really gung-ho and you're feeling strong, you can always come up to a plank position. We're going to take 5 wide arm push-ups here. So deep inhale fills you up. As you exhale, lower your chest down, wide elbows. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale. 4. One more. 5. Awesome. Take your hands back to normal position. Lower yourself back down. Move through a vinyasa. So lower down. Rise up to your back bend. Come back to a down dog position. Inhale, right leg raises up. Exhale. Draw your knee through center. Place your foot down. Keep a tent in those fingers. Lower that back knee just to hover. Really get a nice deep inner groin stretch here. Deep inhale. As you exhale, shift your hip bones back so you fold with that straight front leg. Inhale, bend back in. Exhale, shift back and fold. One more inhale. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, rise up to the sky. Exhale, hands down by your side. Just take a moment here, just to chill, just to tune back in. When you're ready, really plant your weight into that right foot. Draw your left knee up, hug it in. Again, you have the option here. Take those peace fingers, peace and love, baby. Wrap around the left big toes, and then press your foot out. Continue to draw that left shoulder back. Continue to really draw up to that right inner arch. Keep that length. One more deep inhale. As you exhale, release your foot. Take it behind you. Take both hands to the top of your foot. Almost lost my balance there. Draw both knees in line and find your quad stretch. If you lose your balance, it's all good. It's just like in life. You lose it and you come back into it. Release your foot. Bend into that front knee slowly, like you're moving through gel. Step back to that little lunge. Lower that back knee down. Arms reach up. clasp your left wrist with the right hand. Now reach up and over towards the right. Deep diaphragmatic breaths here to move you deeper into the pose. Deep breaths into your belly, all the way up to the collarbones. Inhale, raise yourself back up, release your hands to either side of your foot, shift back, find your half splits position. Curl your hands towards the right. Inhale to find length first in your spine, and then exhale to fold, drag back that right foot. Really breathe space into that outer right hip here. If you ever encounter any sort of gunk, any sort of muscular tension, take a deep inhale in, and then exhale silent through an open mouth. One of the most effective methods for releasing tension in the body. Curl your hands back to center, bend into that front knee. Come to your low lunge first, and then bend into your back leg. Take your left hand to the top of the left foot. Maybe you take both hands if you're feeling in good balance. Really pull that foot in as you resist back of that foot. So really a dynamic stretch here. Continue to lift up. Find stability. Exhale, release out of that. Left hand comes down. Bend back into that left leg. Right hand to the top of the foot. Press hand into the foot to really spiral that your right shoulder and chest open. Oh, feels so good. Release from that. Step back. Find your plank position. Lower your knees down. So we're going to take our hands together, so you want the thumb and first finger to join in kind of like a triangle here. So on your knees or on your toes, we're going to do narrow grip, narrow hands rather, push-ups. So deep inhale fills you up, exhale lowers you down. Inhale up, exhale down. See if you can tap your chest, your hands go really deep, or as deep as you can go. 3, 4, 5. Awesome job. Take your hands back to normal. Press up those toes, lower down, rise up for your back bend. Exhale, float back, down dog. Inhale, left leg up high. Exhale, draw through center. Place your foot down between your hands. Come to your runner's lunge. Deep, stretchy time here. Deep inhale. As you exhale, shift back into a pyramid pose. Then inhale forward. Exhale, shift back. Fold over that straight front leg. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Press off your back toes. Find forward fold at the front of your mat. Inhale, arms reach up high. Exhale, hands by your side. Just take a moment to really begin to integrate all of that. Take your feet about hip width apart, bend into your knees, reach those arms up above. So spiral your pinkies in towards each other. Really feel your side body begin to activate and turn on here. Sit as deep as you can. To light up those legs, everything that we just stretched out, begin to strengthen it a little bit here. Take your hands to prayer position. Stay deep in the chair pose. On your next inhale, arms come up, and then exhale, sweep down by your side. Inhale up through center. Then exhale by your side. Almost like you're doing breaststroke type of motion. Not quite, it's definitely not breaststroke, but just kind of getting the inspiration for swimming and flowing here. Another 2. Awesome. Clasp those hands behind your back. Straighten your legs. Really peel your chest open. And as you exhale, bend into your knees as you fold forward. Draw your hands towards the front of the room. Exhale, release your hands down. Step back to a plank. Exhale, lower down all the way to the ground. Take your hands beside you. Your pinkies tap your inner thighs. Big toes touch. On your inhale, press into your pelvis. Raise your arms and your legs. Come into Shalabhasana. That's a locust pose. This pose is amazing for strengthening the whole backside of the body, the erector spinae muscles that stabilize and support the spine here. Deep inhale. As you exhale, release. Take one cheek down. Take your head back to center. You have the option again, same thing, or you can clasp those hands behind your back. On inhale, rise, raise the arms and legs. Really draw your fingers towards your toes. Spread wide to your collarbones here. Find that stability, that strength of the backside. Exhale, release. Take the opposite cheek down. Come back to center. Take your arms out in front. Be like a Superman or Superwoman here. On inhale, press into your pelvis, raise your arms and your legs. And then begin to move your legs and your arms, almost like you're a floundering swimmer. You won't be a floundering swimmer once you do this exercise because it is so good. Keep going. Stay with me. Arms and legs move. Who cares what the pattern is? Just do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Whew. Back to center. Bend into your knees. Take your hands to the outside of your foot. If you can't do this pose, then come back to one of the previous options. Flex into your feet. As you press your hands into your feet, lift your legs and your chest as you come into bow pose. Exhale, release down. Smooth as you can, roll onto your back. So we just strengthened the back side a lot. Now we're going to strengthen the front side. You know what that means, core work. Can't get away without being a swimmer without doing some core. So take those legs out in front, press the big toes together, press your low back in as you hover your shoulders and your heels. So just stay here. As you can see, I'm breathing heavy. This is not easy. I want to gain a lot of stability throughout the body here. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get your arms up above. Begin to move your arms and your legs like we did on the front side, but now on the back. Continue to press your belly button towards the back of your spine. Create that strength and stability through the backside. Stay here. Really swim it. Who cares if it looks goofy? Another 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release down. Whew. Roll back onto your belly. Take your hands underneath you. Rise up for a cobra. Just get a nice little stretch to that belly area. And come down. Raise yourself back up to a down dog position. And inhale, right leg goes high. Exhale, draw your knee through center. Place your foot down between your hands. Spin that back foot flat. Open your arms up to the left side to a warrior two position. Inhale, reach that right arm up. Take your right arm behind your back, left hand to right elbow. On inhale, reach up and then back. So reverse warrior with a little bit of a twist. You need to really press your head into the back of your arm here. Your next inhale, release. Take that right arm, place it behind your low back. On inhale, reach forward. See if you can take your right arm, right elbow rather, to your inner right leg. As you press the elbow into the leg, see if you can open through that left hip and shoulder area. Your next inhale, come back up. Press off your back toes. Find balance on that right leg. Take your right hand down, open up into a half moon pose. It's a little fun balance there. You can take that left leg behind you, take left hand to foot, press your hand into your foot to come into a little bit of a back bend. Just like we did in our bow pose on the ground, really press those hips forward. As you exhale, release, bend into that front leg, ground back down, warrior two for a moment. Take those hands down, step back, press off your toes, lower down, rise up for a cobra, up dog, exhale, flow it back, down dog. Other side, inhale, left leg reaches high, exhale, draw your knee through center, place your foot down, spin that back foot flat, open up, warrior two. Strong warrior here. Take that left arm, place it behind your back, right hand to your elbow. Inhale, reach up and then over. Really press your head into the back of your arm. Open up. Exhale, release from that. Left arm comes behind your back. Place your left hand to your low back. Then inhale, lean forward as you take your left elbow to the left inner leg. You're going to press arm against leg as you come into a modified side angle. If you can't reach that arm to the inner leg, no worries. You can just be up here. Or you can just be in a regular position like this. Just do whatever feels good in your body. Next, inhale, come back up. Press off those back toes. And as smoothly as you can, open up into your half moon position. You can bend into that right leg, right hand to foot. Press and open. As you exhale, release, bend into that front knee. Come back, smooth. Warrior two, take those hands down. Step back, plank, lower down, chaturanga. Rise up for that cobra, bend, back, down dog. Inhale, bend into your knees as you gaze forward. Exhale, step, hop, or float through. Seated position. Woo! Bend into your legs, plant the soles of your feet. Arms out in front. Slow lower down onto your back. Draw your heels towards your bum. Press into your feet. Lift your hips up and forward. See if you can snuggle your arm bones underneath you. Maybe interlace your hands. Give yourself a lot of things here. Shoulder stretch, a little back bend. Continue to open up through the hip flexors. All the goodies for a swimmer. Deep, expansive breaths here. Exhale, release down. Take your feet to the corners of the mat. Begin to windshield wiper your legs side to side. Allow both knees to come down towards the right. You can take that right foot and you can place it on your upper left thigh if that feels good. Reach your arms up above, clasp your left hand around that right wrist, reach up and over like a crescent moon type of shape. And come back. Take those knees over towards the left leg, come on the upper right thigh, that feels good. Clasp that left wrist, reach up and over if that's feeling good for you. Now come back up to center. Take your hands underneath the underside of your legs. Give yourself a little rock and a roll. Gently come up to a seated position. Take the soles of your feet together, legs out in front like a butterfly position. Make sure they're pretty long for this one. You begin to snuggle your arms underneath. Your hands come to the top of your feet. On an inhale, find length in the spine, and then as you exhale, fold. See if you can bring your forehead to your heels. Definitely under no obligation to do that. This is the general direction of going. So I won't say much in these last few moments. Just really find your own breath. So give yourself some time to integrate whatever sensations are arising for you right now. Whatever's coming up for you. To integrate it, assimilate it with the breath. It's another thing I didn't quite touch on, but for swimming, the breath is integral, right? Obviously, if you don't have good breathing technique, you're not going to be a very good swimmer. So yoga can really help to complement that, to help you with your breathing. Think of breathing as just easy because it's something part of our autonomic nervous system, but really to breathe well takes a lot of consciousness. One more breath cycle. As you inhale, begin to rise up. Take your arms out from underneath. Roll yourself down onto your back. Spread those legs. Spread your arms. Come into your final pose, Shavasana. We'll be here for about a minute. Just really give yourself this time. Don't skip this. This is just as important as all the other poses, if not more. Give yourself this time to just chill out. deep inhale in. Clearing exhale. Move your hands and your legs, draw your knees in. Roll yourself up. Come to a seated position. Thank you guys for joining me on that swimming yoga journey. I hope you guys got a lot of benefit out of exploring some poses that really benefit your swim practice wherever it's at, whether you're a competitive swimmer, whether you're just a recreational swimmer. I hope you take all of these lessons and have an awesome pool session. I'll see you guys later. Namaste.